So and now today, you're dating a comedian?
Yes, I am. I am.
Is this the comedian here, Leal?
This is him. His name is Leal. That's like Neil with an L at the beginning. And his last name's Cardoza. And he's
Leal Cardoza.
Leal Cardoza.
And is he on stage a bunch?
Yeah. We travel a lot together, which is convenient and fun. And he is okay. Well, I'll let him say.
So are you like the Clintons? If they elect you president, he gets to be co-president. That kind of a thing.
I suppose.
Is he your opening act?
For this week, yeah, and a lot of the time.
Are you cool with making less money than her? Is that okay in your world? I mean, yeah, pretty much. Okay,
it's fine.
A lot of relationships that'll break.
We spend it all evenly anyway.
Yeah. He looks like the guy who doesn't even care if you don't pass it to him a couple times around in the circle. He just sits there nice and quiet. He's well behaved, right?
Yeah, no, I don't even smoke pot.
You don't?
No.
Do you still?
No. Actually, at the moment, I'm taking a break. That's what I do. I'm like a binge and purger.
You're
like
Joe.
I mean? I'll go all out. I'll be like Rockstar, and then I'll stop. Because I'm gonna die, so then I have to stop for like a little while.
I got a wet season and a dry season. 6 months on, 6 months off.
Wow. And funny, like strangely enough, it's weird because like I will revert back to my ashram ways. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, oh, yeah, come on, let's do another one. Like we're all crazy. And then I'll be like, okay, now we're going to meditate and eat nothing but orange foods for a week. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So it's very back and forth.
Now, Leal over here, are you averse to marriage? I'm not asking him, but you can come up to the mic if you want. Jen, are you averse to marriage because of the whole situation with your father? Never married any of your mothers?
I just don't really see much of a point to it. You know what I mean?
That'd be a yes, Bob.
That'd be a yes.
Yeah.
But Leal, if things stay stable with her for a while, and you love her and she loves you, or maybe it's just sort of a happy.
I would totally marry him.
Yeah. You would marry him?
Yeah, we would totally marry each other. Unfortunately, there's a small hitch right now because I'm actually still married.
Oh.
I refer to her as my ex-wife, but the paperwork hasn't actually gone through.
Yeah. The town clerk hates that.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the only hitch on that point.
But I'm right in keeping with my legacy, though.
Now you are a man who does crochet.
Yes,
correct?
Yes, I did just recently learn how to crochet, and I've gotten made fun of quite a bit
Everyone's
for
like,
it.
dude, you're such a homo.
Yeah, not so much here in the Northwest. I don't think you will.
He made me an awesome scarf.
Plenty of my friends in Boise have made fun of me for crocheting, but I'm pretty proud of myself for it. It's and you know what, a lot of people don't realize this, but I think it's actually pretty manly because a lot of the tradition in crochet actually comes from sailors because they'd be out at sea and bored.
They'd be bored off their FCC.
What do you want to do? Have anal sex again or crochet?
Yeah, exactly.
It is very manly. You're right.
Exactly. It's extremely manly.
My uncles were in the Navy. I know this to be true.
Now, are the two of you at all political? Have you picked a?
You know what? I've never been like the most political I ever got in the past was when CNN had like a dial in and vote. They did like a hey, dial in and vote for your favorite American, alive or dead. Like that's like the most recent I've ever voted, and it was the only one that was useful to me because I called up and I voted for George W. Bush dead. So because they didn't say you couldn't. But since Barack Obama's gotten in the race, we've gotten like really active.
You dig the Obama vibe.
Man, I think
this is the first time that I've ever voted for somebody.
Yeah.
Every election I've ever voted in, I've just voted against people. And I've had two presidential elections so far, so I voted against George Bush twice, and that's about it. But I was just kind of planning on waiting until to see who actually took the nomination. Then just
now he's a great
them,
speaker, and he's very passionate. I find him fascinating to watch and interesting, but he seems to promise a lot of things. And I'm not sure how he would get there. Is it more important to elect a man you believe in, or is it more important for him to? And this may be too serious of a question for a couple of comics.
Yeah, you're a serious downer right now.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, here's the
how
way I
would
look
he pay
at
for
it.
all of this stuff?
Here's the way I look at it. Well, first of all, legalizing marijuana could pay for everything, but that's a different
you don't
argument.
even smoke it.
No, I don't smoke pot.
No, that gives him an advantage of the rest of the world.
No, exactly. I feel like
I'm
I'm one of the best spokespeople for the legalization of marijuana because I don't smoke pot, and I think one of the biggest reasons pot has not become legal so far is because the people who are in charge of trying to make it legal are just a bunch of potheads, and potheads can't accomplish anything.
Bingo.
Because basically the entire platform for what do you call it, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Law, their entire platform.
Stoners can't remember that.
Yeah, their entire
he does
platform
exhibit
is
some
just
signs
like,
of memory loss, so he has some experience.
No, I have ADD, which is a different problem. But I mean, basically their entire platform is, dude, just legalize it already. Come on, you guys are jerks. Like that's their entire Like they don't even read their own literature, you know. But besides that, I don't know if it's necessarily better to elect somebody who has a solid, detailed plan or somebody who's just incredibly inspirational. All I know is he's the first politician I've ever seen who is incredibly inspirational. So I thought we'd try that and just see how that works.
And that's the youth movement that he's actually
which is awesome because I mean these are people that like our country's been so apathetic for so long. You know, because great Bush, you know, like nobody cares, and now like people care again, and that's something that's really important.
All right, let's get back to your comedy.
Yeah, hey, I have an idea. Let's be funny again.
I was just curious because and you explained.
Well, and we're also
we're going to do a fundraiser. We're doing fundraising.
We're planning
for his
a
campaign.
fundraiser, which we just came up with yesterday, so we're still working out the logistics, but we're hoping to be able to launch this tomorrow night. We're calling it the Mustaches for Obama campaign.
Okay.
Which basically we're going to get some fake mustaches and sell them and then send the money to the Obama
Mustaches
campaign.
for Obama.
Mustaches for Obama. Yeah. So if you come to the club tomorrow for an extra $5 on your ticket, you will get a really horrible fake plastic mustache, which we would encourage you to get a picture of, and it's going to go up on a website. So if you support Obama and you don't mind having a bad mustache on, we'll take a picture of you, put it up on the website. That's Mustaches for Obama.
These are the lead paint recalled mustaches from Charlie.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are a breath of burning rope. You guys are really wonderful. Thank you very much for coming in, Jen. It was wonderful to meet you.
Nice
you
to
are
meet you
explosively funny. People should go and see you, and Leal as well.
Thank you.
Sounded like diarrhea.
Yeah,
explosively funny all over your face. Bring a towel.
Much like a rhino with intestinal difficulties, you guys are explosively funny.
I don't even know what to say to that.
This weekend at the Main Stage Comedy and Music Club. All the information about your show is on our website, bobrivers.com.